Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Montego Ramon, man. We back here with another video with the Risers X channel where we rise to the occasion. Man, right now I am showing y'all a blown account because I blew this damn account. We're not worried about it though, man. We're just gonna stay the process. We tried a few trades and there's a few things we need to correct and really need to treat this a little more serious going into our trading account. So we're not concerned about that. You know, as I've been making these videos though, it probably seems like I haven't made much progress. The progress has been, at least in the charts, right? But the progress really has been in like the ways I've adjusted to just navigating, you know, stability, right? So we got the job, which is going to allow us to provide extra income. We've still been blowing accounts, which is cool. And haven't really touched a live funded phase in a minute. But it's like, as I'm just rolling through it, more stability is coming. We have a check coming this Friday. We got one coming the Friday after that. Then we got one coming Friday after that. And things are about to just get rolling. So super cool. What it's also showing me too is I'm like, shit. I'm just being transparent with the journey and documenting the process, you know, on the charts and off as far as like what's going on. Forgot what I was gonna say, but for the most part, I was like, you know what? When I get this check, I might just put everything into my portfolio. Maybe even possibly spend 1/10 of it on a prop firm account and then just act like I don't got it. I've been going this far without it. I'm like, we could probably make it, put some gas in the car, you know, and keep it pushing, man. Like I ain't got it. We'll see though. Maybe I'll just take half of it and put it in there and then make another contribution the next week. So I'm really trying to get this thing rolling and moving fast. So that's how I feel about it. One of my nicer checks, well, the checks are getting bigger. Let's just say that they're gonna get bigger. This one right here be cool, like a rag. We got another 4 coming after that, and maybe another 3 coming after that. So that's gonna really help speed things up, man. And I just want to be totally transparent in how I am about to get to where I'm going, man. So, all right, cool. As we can see, matter of fact, let's do this. We're gonna go hop straight into the news first, because I've been kind of skipping over the news. I always like to go to Forex Factory for my news, guys. Even in this video, I'm gonna keep it kind of short too. Not gonna be in here long, but y'all gonna watch me reset the account, and then we're gonna kind of talk about a little what my next opportunities are, and the number one goal for trading this account, and then just really stick to that, stand by that. So you can see nothing major is really coming out right now. The market is selling off. Housing starts are down, building permits are up, housing starts are down. I don't know what housing starts are, guys. Housing starts, annualized number of new residential buildings that began construction during the previous month. Housing starts are down. Okay, cool. That's what's up. And then, but building permits are up. Annualized number of new residential building permits issued during the previous month. Building permits are up. Okay. So I don't get that. Permits are up, but down. Okay, interesting. It's all around residential. Import prices from month to month down. Change in price. This is a change in price of imported goods and services purchased domestically. Actual grading forecast is good for currency. Okay, let's just close that. It's down, unchanged. Capacity utilization rate unchanged. Industrial production down. Pending home sales are down. Home sales are down, negative 2.3%. This is major news coming for us at 1 p.m. on August 19th. Trump speaks at 1:30. So I would want to be in the market and watching it around that time. Hopefully I can be up and well rested. That's tomorrow. Then we have Thursday, Philly Fed Manufacturing Index, and then unemployment claims. Unemployment claims come every week, don't they? That would make sense though. If you ever got unemployment, you know that check hitting every week. All right, cool. Wham. Yeah, so let's see. I'm going ahead and make this green, make this big. I'll just talk about some of my first targets and milestones. So let me show y'all. We're gonna reset this account. Blown, cool. Let's reset. We hit there here, and then hit reset down here, and then I'm gonna start off with 5,000 this time. Reset. Kaboom, we got 5,000. So typically I start off with 4, now we're gonna do it in 5. Right, okay, cool. So let's close that. And then right here, honestly, it's probably a great time to hop into this trade right now as we're heading towards new levels. We're getting a downtrend. We got the, all right, cool. So just real quick goals. So just right now we're working on, we want to build a $10 million portfolio. Let's say build a $10 million portfolio. Probably the same thing. Probably a 10 million portfolio, and then we want 10 million in trading equity. We want trading equity at 10 million. All right, now I just want, let's say first milestones. I'm just starting small. Let's get the first 1,000 invested in brokerage account. Cool. And then pretty much my next one is trade equity. For trading equity, we just want to I'm trying to think if I want to go one solid trade a week. Let's do this. One solid trade for 1 to 3. Let's say 1 to 3 plus. 1 to 3 plus. Once a week. In a live account. Nah, I'm not gonna do that in my prop firm account, but I'll do that in my live account. And then we just want, I want 2 to 3. I'm trying to figure out how do I want to set goals in my prop firm account. I think these are solid for now. Then we got to figure out prop firm account goal. I don't want to sit on this too long. Prop firm account. I don't want to trade. We really want 2 to 3 solid trades or less a week, right? Here, we just want to deposit the first $50, right? We just want to start small, $50. $50 deposited, right? And then I'll show people how to do that too. If you don't know how to do that, that's where we're going with that. All right, cool. All right, so like I said, this trade, see, one of the first things is, yeah, I want to get in this trade because I feel like we ought to just shoot down. But I don't want to trade from here because I don't want my risk to be too much. I don't want to risk no more than like $500 to $1,000 on this trade, and I would need my stops above this level. So what I'm gonna do is add an order. I'm gonna hit these three right here to dock it right. We looking for sales. I'm gonna go on the market order. Boom, stop loss. I want my stop loss above here. I don't want it more than hold on. That's gonna take profit. I don't risk no more than like 500 on this first trade. So maybe I can go to 2 units then. Why doesn't it adjust? I should adjust automatically. 2. All right, so I'm cool with 591. Where do I want to take this trade to? I want to take it right down to here. Right, so we're going to go ahead and execute this sell right now. Kaboom. All right, cool. I've executed this sell. We may get a pullback. I actually want to pull my trade up to here. I don't know if I meant to do it right there. So if I were to pull it back more, now I'd be risking $789. That's still within $1,000, so that's not bad to make 1218. That's cool. We're not tripping. I actually might want to execute a couple more trades, a couple more positions. I actually don't, because I don't really need that much. And if we can get right under here, that might be even better. But what I don't like is, I don't like now this trade becomes something like a 1 to 1.5, which I don't really like that. That's just the safest place to execute mine. Stop loss. It's not even a 1 to 1.5. It's actually less than that. This is not even a 2 to 1. If I bring my stops down here, that puts us at a 1 to 2. And then if I bring it up to here, yeah, I want a 2 to be literally right there. What else? I ain't even too much concerned with it. Boom, I think we can make it down here. And then I'll just keep an eye out for it. So now I'm risking 571 to make 1165. This would be like almost like a 20% game on the account. I just hopped in that immediately. The next best place I would look to take my trades from is like, I would need price to get like down here or something. Maybe like, it would be like this level. No, not that. Change that. My next best spots would be like here. All right, my next one would be, I'm gonna clone that. Clone. Yeah, like this level or something. And then I would even consider a level below that. Cool. Overall, we just basically we see how we've basically been selling off since we went and touched these highs here. Right? We've been selling off since drastically. This is a major level of support here I need to watch out for. And what I'll do here too is I will, see, I just think that stop is too, oh no, that's my stop. I'm stopping right here. Okay, cool. All right, so we just rocking with that. If we get stopped up, we get stopped out. I don't really care. I got the risk right, and that's all that matters. I'm not trying to be perfect in none of this. So overall, like I said, we've been tracking price, and we see that basically we was trending up, right? Making higher highs, higher lows. We got this dip back into this fair value gap right here. Basically gonna make a higher high. And then since then, we've just been trending down very strongly, right? Trending down pretty tough, right? So hopefully we, you know, start to really just continue no matter what. Just continue with a trend and find a good bottom. You know, my goal in this would be mostly to basically just find a flow with the movement of the charts, right? Like if we go back and look at like a lot of these previous moves, a lot of them can be verified with like if we look at this, a lot of these moves can be verified with what's the word I'm looking for? Just about looking left, right? So even this low here can be verified by looking left. You see a lot of these lows, you see a lot of these highs, things like that can be verified by looking left. And really rocking with the trend of things like like this was important. This is important space to watch. We just go back, super important. If we were to mark out this one, what the hell was that? Oh man. Whatever, I'll get back to it. All right, so this was another important one to watch. And you see this one, look, every time price came to this level, what did these candles do? This one came back. When we touched this level, this candle came back and engulfed this one, and price trended up. When we came down here, we had this doji basically showing that we didn't want to, kind of got a strong rejection. We had the candle come back and engulf those two. Then really we got the signal on this engulfing candle here after the rejection. Probably could have even jumped in this one. Had our stops under there. What else? So we come back to this level. We got this rejection. We got this impulse move up next, basically, and then we got this engulfing candle. Price trended up. Overall, we were trending down in this instance. But my thing is that when we look left, do we see we got the bounce and some upward movement to basically replay a recent pattern that just happened, right? All right, with these, if we look left, we have previous rejections from this level. Look like we came to fill a price gap for the most part, but it's there. It's there for these, right? So we found this level of resistance. This is a level of resistance that's really an important level right there. Now we look all the way right. We got two touches, a shifter structure with a pullback for entry that took us to some nice highs. All right, so we got one touch, we got two touches. What I like about this engulfing candle is that we're already in a downtrend. So yeah, we got an impulse move up, but we continue down right after that. So that's different from, look at this move right here, where we got this immediately rejected, got an engulfing candle, we trended up, right? Had a shifter structure, trended on up. All right, We came back to that level, bounce. This one gave us a little doji candle. Then we had an engulfing candle. We got a pullback, and finally over here we got an engulfing candle for the continuation to take this huge trade right here. And this is way back in May. Came back to this level, though we're trending down now. Got that bounce, put out a pullback right in here for an entry. Took that to a lower high area, got a double top, then we sold off, went further down into, it's like, okay, we know if we broke that level, where's the next best level? It's probably here. It was here. And then here. All right, we found it at the second, just the last one, right? That's when we got the stop and the whole shift, right? Got the shift, got a bounce rejection there, came back, touched it again. So got that rejection there on, this is June 9th, Tuesday. This is like New York lunchtime. Price shot up, came back into the next day. Price went and swept these highs before continuing down right into this previous level of support where we got to shift the structure. This is after the New York session, and then trended up from Wednesday all the way to Tuesday the next week. So it just got runs. This day was all consolidation. Price was making his moves in the after hours or in the Asian session, and then we got New York PM session, and then we basically got pullbacks in here, and then on coming out of that on that Friday, Sunday, it was up. We went crazy Sunday. Found a high on Monday as we continued up. Then we had sold off on Tuesday, sold off all the way till Wednesday. Wednesday, we got to shift the structure, and then we started basically trending back up to a previous level. All right. So price is going against me right now, and we just rocking. We ain't really tripping. We just rocking. We may get a pullback. This is a major area of support. Maybe I should be looking for buys. We could try a buy here, because what we want to see is strong momentum going downward. If it's giving me a rejection right now, I don't really care to sit in it like that. This might be a total shift of structure coming. Let's see what our RSI might be saying. RSI is saying we have basically bullish divergence, right? So I might be able to just take a small loss and get out of there. Because the thing is too, I know that I don't really like that trade like that. We was just trying something to see if it may continue down, it may not. I want smooth price action down. The better entry would be from here. Would be from deep to be in a buy, number one, or to wait for price to come to show us some continued shift of structure going down to these levels. I think at this point it's time to start getting ready to look for buys anyways. I'm just trying a trade. That's where we get with that so far, man. Yeah, so I think like I'm going to set a alert here, and then I want to set an alert if we get down to this level. Add an alert. Got my stops up here, and then we're gonna rock like that, right? So one of the important things is that I'm taking trades from micros and not minis, so that I can manage my risk well. So that's one major thing that's going to help help take your trading to the next level, right? Because before I was just kind of being lackadaisical with the trades. I was just taking them on, the largest, futures contracts I could get. And now we're sizing down and managing the risk well. Next is being patient enough to wait on price to get to certain areas where you can get the best trade results. Right here, this is not a great trade because we know before at these levels, price started to trend up. So what would be best at this time would be to either wait for some more confluence to get confirmation that price is going down, or wait for price to get to these levels and then look for buys where price had bought up from before, which is like here. So we may get down to this level, we may get below that, but then we can probably need to start looking for buys. So I'm going to keep an eye out for it throughout tonight and tomorrow. Okay, so that's it there. Let me look at gold. This thing looking like a buy, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's looking like a sell. I ain't gonna sell, I would say, for the most part. We have, so basically this is what price is doing right now. Price has found a level. We broke over this previous high, basically created a level of support here, kind of range before we continue higher, right? We was sitting at these highs, made some was ranging in this area a bit again, right? Still not really, these highs are higher than that major high, but still not really going nowhere. We made a double top and then got a shift of structure for sure, right? Starting making some lower lows and lower highs, right? Found this low, which is probably on point with this area of support here. Got another trend up right back into previous levels of resistance, right? And then as soon as we got back up there, price sold out again, giving us a shift of structure, right? Boom. We still have basically some structure shifting, structure downtrending here, showing downtrending structure. We could dip back into these levels, but we also could potentially just bounce off these levels and go higher, right? Price could come right up in here, hit this, maybe hit something like that, and then, just creating that structure that we want to see, so we can trade what's more predictable when it comes to price. So my next areas I'm looking for will be at these levels at alert, and then I want to see something at these levels. I'll probably mark out like maybe one or two more. This one, and then this one. Yeah, we got a few rejections here. One from the restaurant. I say one from the restaurant. from the level of support, we got 1, 2, 3 bounces. 1, 2 bounces. Okay, cool. So I may try to go for a sell here. I just want to keep an eye out for it. Cause I think we're gonna go down to, we could potentially get down below these levels, and then get to this next one. Cause we just made a lower high. I could give it a try. Let's just go for the sell. Let's go for the sell. It's not won't hurt to try. I'm gonna sell, add order, market order. Boom. I'll take it to right there. Sell. Boom. This will give us a at least a 1 or 2. I think the trade idea would be over at that level. So let's hit. What are we risking on this? Hell no. 2, 1. No. But why is that way up there like that? Oh, what? All right, so I should only be risking $256 to make $500. So I can increase this to run it like that. All right, cool. Another trade executed. And that's all I got for y'all today, man. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on those trades, see how those go. What I like about this trade as well is a couple other things around it. Right now, I'm just focusing on structure, but you have a fair value gap here. Clean rejection. Yeah, inverse this one. This is the next solid area of a fair value gap. You got area of support and resistance in here as well. So I would like to watch out for all that. I got my alert set. And man, that's all I got for y'all today, man. It's your boy Montego Ramon, man. Here with the Rise X channel where we rise to the occasion. I am tired, as y'all can see. We've been grinding it out. But tonight we're gonna get some rest for sure. Or when I get off. Anyways, so keep y'all updated, man. Peace.